I know what this puzzle is. I need to walk carefully through this pathway. Yeah, just be very, very careful about where you walk.
Ouch!
Oh!
You feel the sharp brambles grate.
Yeah, because if you hit the side of the path,
You feel a heavy
you die.
coldness run through
You
your
die.
entire...
We had this puzzle in the previous King's Quest game, in the underground area, where if you walked off the side of the platform,
Ouch.
you fell and died. And it was really tough.
You
and
feel
it
a
looks
heavy
like,
coldness
yeah,
run through your entire...
that puzzle has a sequel.
Ouch!
Like, of all the puzzles in the first game to give a sequel,
You
that
feel a
one,
heavy coldness
that
run through
one,
your...
ah. Okay.
Ouch!
Oh, what?
You feel the sharp
I
brambles...
didn't even step there. What
You
was
feel
that?
a heavy coldness run through your entire...
Okay. This feels like one of those things where, like, maybe if you saved after every single step, you'd get okay. Yeah, you'd get through okay. So, like, here.
Ouch!
No,
You feel the...
I didn't.
You feel a heavy coldness
All right,
run
one
through...
last try. One last try.
Ouch! You
Yeah,
feel the
that one patch seems to be the killer. Okay,
You feel a heavy
okay.
coldness run through your entire body.
Well,
Soon
I'm just
you are-
messing with you guys, because that's not the way to solve the puzzle. The way to solve the puzzle is to use an item and figure out which item do you think will get us through this area? Well, so far the game has really been doing the thing where, like, the three areas of the game are pretty separated. So, like, these are all the items we use in the underwater area. And then, like, these were the items we used in the Enchanter's Cave area. So, we're actually going to use one of these items we got in this third area, the Evil Nighttime area. It's the Sugar Cube.
It looks like a normal sugar cube. It does have a bit of sparkle, though.
I kind of wish that it had a different description. Yeah, a different description would be helpful. Because I can't remember what the Sugar Cube's supposed to do. What does it do?
After swallowing the magic sugar cube, you get a feeling of invincibility.
Yeah, so does that mean I can go down the path now?
The sharp thorns brush against your skin. However, instead of feeling intense pain, you only experience a slight tingling sensation. Evidently, the magic sugar cube did its job.
Woohoo! Yeah, I've complained about this before, but the three areas of this game do seem to be rather separate. That's something that I feel kind of bummed out about, because did they do that in the previous game?
The ghosts waver, as if being threatened by even the slightest breeze, yet something holds them in place. It may be nothing more than an intensely strong determination or sense of purpose that keeps the spirits anchored to this world.
They're gonna kill me, aren't they?
The main entrance to the castle is a set of heavy wooden doors. It looks to be fairly solid. It also looks to be entirely unwelcoming.
Alright, let's see if I can open the door.
The ghosts descend on you, sucking the life force right out of your body.
Alright, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Maybe you're taking the can't beat 'em, join 'em philosophy a bit too literally.
So scary. Yeah, I think if I made the game, I would have tried to make it so all three, like, areas are available from the very
After
start.
swallowing the magic sugar
Like, at the
cube,
start of this
you
section,
get a feeling
it was,
of invincibility.
the church was open. The church was open. I would have just had the church be open the whole time. That's just me. The swamp was open the whole time.
The sharp thorns brush against your
that was
skin.
nice.
However, instead of feeling intense pain,
I think the game could have just given a warning, like if you step into the swamp but you don't have all the items to get through the castle, the game could have given you a warning, like, you step into the swamp, you get a foreboding sense that you're not prepared for the perils that lie within. And that would be your clue, hey, you don't have all the items yet, you can't go through this area. Maybe the game could have done that. Let's talk to the ghosts.
when you speak to the ghosts, they utter a mournful wail.
That doesn't work, does it?
When you speak to the ghosts, they utter a mournful wail.
Alright, so let's use an item. What item? this a rosary?
It is a shiny silver cross dangling from a silver chain.
Cloak.
The black cloak would fit a taller man than you. The black
with the cloak. I'm not sure what the ring does.
With a flourish, you fling the black cloak around your neck and fasten it.
But yeah, see, you do need to get the cloak in order to get through this area. So that would be an example of an item, whereas, like, if you don't have the black cloak already, if you haven't solved the Possum puzzle...
As you approach the ghosts
stuff,
wearing the black cloak, they seem to notice you, and then begin to drift away towards the cemetery.
then the game would be like, oh, you've got a foreboding sense. You really shouldn't be going here yet. Okay, so we made it through, maybe?
As you reach to push the massive doors open, you realize there are no handles. The only thing visible is a small keyhole, which slightly resembles a cross.
I have one of those, so let's use it, right? Right?
You place the silver cross and chain around your neck and wear it as a necklace.
Great, I'm trying to use it on the door.
Having an idea, you push the crucifix into the cross-shaped keyhole. It fits. You hear a click, and the door unlocks.
Great, good.
You push the heavy wooden door open, take a deep breath, and step nervously inside the castle entrance.
So, fun fact, crucifixes and crosses are different.
The moment you enter the great hall of the castle, you begin shivering uncontrollably, and not just from the cold. This place has an air of death wherever you go. As if creeping around this huge castle was not enough, knowing full well that an undead creature resides here would unnerve even the most stout-hearted of adventurers, you feel desperate to get what you came for and anxious to leave as quickly as possible.
Can I talk again? Thank you. Okay, yeah, cross is just a cross. Crucifix has the body of Jesus on it. That's the difference between the two. So I guess we get to explore this area, and, you know, it just kind of confirms what I was thinking, that because the three areas are separated, the only items we've been using in this area, this one, that one, and the sugar cube, they're all items from part 3 of the game. It's almost like, Graham, could you just throw out all these useless things from the first part of the game if you're not going to use them? Are we ever going to use that needle? I still don't know what this thing is.
This odd circular device...
No idea. No idea. Okay, let's explore now. Looks like we've got 4 rooms,
The portraits
maybe?
on the wall depict the couple who once lived here. They look young and proud. Behind the mask of apathy that comes with aristocracy, there's a certain kindness in their eyes.
Let's see. Upstairs, maybe? We've got a hall. Yeah, I have no idea where we're going. Let's check it out. Upstairs. Ooh, dining hall.
It is a long dining table completely covered with dust. Scratches scar the legs of the table.
This game has been pretty good so far about having lots of wide open areas to explore, which is both a blessing and a curse. You know, sometimes it's like, oh, don't give me a bunch of empty screens.
The staircase beyond is very dark. It would be much too dangerous to proceed down without a light of some kind.
Oh, see, like the game warned me there that this is dangerous. Like, why couldn't I have done that earlier? Do I have my vial of phosphorescent fish? No, I guess I must have left that in Neptune's kingdom. This looks bright and shiny.
Throwing that away would be like discarding one of the 3 treasures of Daventry.
No, like, it's bright and shiny.
The staircase
Yeah, so the game's being a little picky about what it warns you about and what it doesn't warn you about. Granted, I think that's part of the fun. I think people like to see
This is just a small storage room. Rows of red wine barrels are neatly stacked and piled along the wall. At least you think they contain wine. Seeing nothing else of real importance, you head back into the dining room.
I probably can't grab a camel from up there. Yeah, so the game won't let me visit that room too early, but it'll definitely let me visit that swamp too early. Oh, is this not a door?
The fireplace looks as if it has not been used in quite a long time. You shudder, both from the cold and from the thought that the resident likely has no need of a warm house.
Resident lit all these candles. Like, it's gotta be kind of tough to light all those candles. Alright, here we go. Library.
It is a collection of literature dealing with the arrival of the first mages and what became of their descendants, who were and are all mages themselves. Evidently, the Count must be one such descendant, hence his apparent interest in the subject.
Okay.
This would appear to be the classic fiction section.
Ooh.
This would appear... 3 candelabras provide some... These books pertain to the ever-expanding world of science. As you skim over the titles, you see one that says, Evidence of a Spherical World. You shake your head. What will they think of next?
That's silly.
This marble bust must be of a past Count. While it has some resemblance to the current one, the face looks markedly different from that of the town statue.
Oh, the statue in the town square was supposed to be the Count? Okay.
If the candelabras get knocked over, the carpet will rapidly go up in flames. Think of all the collected works that would be lost if the library was destroyed. And there's your own safety to consider. If the candelabras...
I have my candle from the pumpkin.
You hold your candle up to the candelabra flame. It catches. Your candle is now lit.
Got it. That's it. Alright. Puzzle solved. Let's go upstairs. The other upstairs. Must be a bedroom. Oh, that's totally an item.
You take the shovel into your possession.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a shovel, which we're just stealing. This is probably the Count's... Oh, no. Go upstairs. Ooh, what's
The window
this?
looks out onto the island far below. Through it, you see that the bricks of the castle might provide some footholds if you are inclined to go climbing.
Well, then what is the rest of this room?
Unnaturally pale light illuminates a small area of this tower. You are not desperate enough to climb out the window. You can exit through the front door.
It feels like I'm gonna have to climb at some point. Like, why else would they even mention climbing if I'm not going to be doing it? Mention it so specifically and more than one time. Alright, let's check out this room. Use the candle on the darkness.
You can't.
Oh, I can't?
Now that you have a lit candle, it's a bit easier to see where you're going.
Alright, you don't have to use the candle on the darkness, you just walk down. Look, there's a flame here! You could have seen your way there, Graham. Whatever. The vampire coffin. Not gonna die here. Let's see what this is.
The lid of the beautifully carved coffin is closed. The torch helps very little to illuminate this damp and dimly lit room.
And there's really nowhere else I can go. Why is it that the black cloak protected me from the ghosts? Now I'm wondering. Okay, that's it. This is the final place. We're gonna open the coffin, see...
The thick black cloak that you are wearing hampers your efforts to lift the coffin lid. Try removing the cloak first.
How do I do that? Use the cloak on Graham again?
The black cloak...
Maybe we're supposed to give the cloak to Dracula.
The black cloak is a...
Maybe.
You remove the black cloak again.
There's a rat. That's not good.
Nervously, you lift the heavy lid of the elegant coffin. You peek into its red satin interior. The coffin is unoccupied, and you feel relief wash over you.
Huh, well that was anticlimactic.
As you prepare to look inside the coffin...
Yes?
King Graham, I presume.
You turn on your heel. There, blocking the only exit from this dismal room, stands the Count. His skin is pale, his eyes jet black. He wears a black cloak nearly identical to the one that you possess.
You know me?
Ah, yes indeed. Sister Hagatha alerted me to your arrival, dear king.
The Count is tall and elegantly dressed with a black cloak around him. His face and hands are chalk white, and his lips are blood red.
Creepy.
There's no time for that now, Graham.
Oh. Alright. Whoa!
In an instant, you are flat against the wall. The Count has you pinned so well you can't move a muscle, much less put up a defense. You can feel the Count's iron-cold hand on your throat. You have barely seconds before the inevitable happens.
Okay, use an item. Coins, cross, crucifix.
The Count snatches the cross key from you, and to your complete surprise, kisses it. A sarcastic grin flickers on his face for a moment.
God bless Colima.
Ring.
With difficulty, you manage to loosen the ruby ring from your attire and drop it to the floor. The Count's eyes dart to it quickly, then flash angrily back to you.
Where did you get that?
The elderly woman who lives in a house to the south of here, near the beach. She gave it to me for helping her.
The Count regards you for a moment. His dark eyes bore unendingly into yours, and you feel as if your very soul is bare.
What do you know of her?
She is not well.
I know. Do you think I am not aware of that?
You are sweating profusely. Hopefully this vampire doesn't find the odor appetizing.
What?
Night is the most dangerous of times for my mortal family. I have kept constant vigil over my wife for many years, so that from the darkness, no harm would come to her.
What?
When her time comes, we will be together forever.
I think tonight will be the night. I have seen her this very eve. I did what I could to help her, but I do not think it was enough.
Dracula was in love with Red Riding Hood's grandmother the whole time. That's the puzzle solution. Oh, really? So basically we're gonna tell Dracula, hey,
as you
your
watch the
wife
giant
is sick.
bat fly out of the room, you remember that the Count confiscated your crucifix. Without it, you are trapped in this castle. Now, what are you going to do?
I'll climb out the window like you told me to, like 5 times. Okay, twice. Whatever. Alright, okay.
There is a beautiful
Alright, now we'll look inside this thing.
You peer into the ornate coffin. Finding it unoccupied, you see that the interior is lined with shiny red satin.
Okay.
The thought of anyone sleeping in this coffin makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. A beautiful satin pillow.
Okay, move the pillow.
At long last, you have located the final gem, the death gem. You breathe deeply, reach out, and take the stone in your hands. It is ice cold to the touch, but you don't care. This is the last thing you need to unlock the door of destiny. Now all you have to do is get out of here.
Which shouldn't be that tough. All I need to do is climb the outside of the wall, because we've got the hole. Alright. Well, that went better than I could have expected. Yeah. That went pretty well. Great. Alright, so I'll just climb to the tower and then save my game. See you in the next video, everybody. Yeah, wow, all I had to do was show him the ring. Like, what other inventory items do I have? Okay, I got the coins, didn't I?
These coins each have the distinctive face.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the coins or the shovel will be used for. I don't think the coins would have worked on the count. Shovel definitely would have worked. Would not have worked. That's the downside of, you know, only having items from this part of the game be able to be used here. It's like, okay, I've only got 3 options, and 2 of them don't make sense. It's got to be the ring, even though the ring doesn't quite make sense either.